you remember my video on replacing a Dyson trigger with a 3D printed part? Well, it's back again 10 months later and we think it's broken again. The lady says that her son uses it a lot and that's when it broke. And hey, as a vacuum cleaner collector first, repairer of plastic rubbish later, I can understand that. I'm not going to blame anybody. This is certainly the first trigger replacement that I've had back. So we have another 3D printed trigger from another supplier, and this, which I'm hoping might save the lady from her son putting on the trigger too hard again. It is a trigger lock which you can buy for these machines which do not have it anyway, like other ones do. So, aim of this video is quite simple. It is not going to be the full how-to like the first one was. I'll link that in the description, and I would watch that, you know, to do the how-to. This is mainly going to be what's this like inside after 9 months. How has the 3D printed trigger broken, and how well do these trigger locks work? Let's have a look. Hello, my vacuum cleaner chums, how are you today? Yes, I mean, a few people commented that all these aren't going to be very good, and I know that certainly Manchester Vax refuses to sell these 3D printed ones, you know, wanting instead, they bought a load of genuine ones, and I don't know, really, because the genuine ones break, but this one broke as well. And I do think, and a lot of other people say this about these, is that they're just too hard on the trigger. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with it, who knows, it could be something completely different. We're going to find out now, but equally, it's probably just snapped. Now, this is disgusting again, after 9 months of use. So, what I'll do is get it open, and then we'll see how bad it looks inside. To do that again, battery out, filter off, 4 screws there off, 2 screws there off, and we can pull the motor unit off of the cyclone. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. All full of dust again, although not as bad. So this is how it starts, folks. You know, it's all very well and good at doing that, but in 2 or 3 years' time, as is evident by it all falling out of the middle, it just will go bad. There. We are down to this bit now, so it's this white cover off, then the motor will come out and we can get to the switch. Using the flexible attachment on my very cheap, you know, electronics toolkit, we can undo this part here and then begin the process of getting the cables out of this horrible right angled part like so. And then I've already undone the screw holding the trigger into the machine. We should be able to push it down and out, and ooh, yes, look, oh, that has snapped completely. Oh dear. I mean, comment down below, did you think that might happen? I mean, I can see why, because obviously 3D printed layers it on. The only other problem is, looking at this switch, it's basically the same construction. I think what I might do with this one is I'm going to put a layer of Q-Bond just on it, probably on the inside, just to help strengthen it up, because hopefully it won't happen again. Obviously we have our other little preventative thing as well. Yeah, I think the poor little lad's just been pushing and pushing and pushing until he broke apart the 3D moulding. Or it's just rubbish, like I say. Am I doing the right thing by fitting these 3D printed parts, or should I just start buying genuine triggers again, which still snap? Who knows, but so I'm going to strengthen this a little bit and we'll get this machine back together, and I'll get tidied up because, yeah, the dust has gone all through it again, all into the motor housing. This is what your £599 gets you, folks. here we go then. There is just a little bit of Q-bond in a vain attempt that this doesn't happen again. And yeah, all we need to do now is remember which way round it goes and refit it to the machine. Clips on very easily, just being a little bit careful to not split it before it's even had a chance, and there we are. Got to put all this back together. I've just airlined out our cyclone because you may as well, while it's in this state, gets it very clean, and a bit of reassembly later, we'll see if it works. And once back together, we have a working Dyson again. Now, as a slight hope that, you know, little fingers don't snap it again, because like I say, you know, I'll happily say that yes, it broke, what a shame, but never had one break before, but first time for everything. So this is one of those cheap trigger locks that you can find on eBay and Amazon, and it pushes onto there. And once it's pushed onto there, with just a little thumb down and up, it pushes the trigger down, and hopefully when the little guy uses it, as hopefully he will, because I'm always one to encourage that sort of thing, he won't have to hold his finger on it now, and we may mitigate this breaking again. So there we go, fixed for a second time. Tell me, what do you think about this setup? Should I just stop using these cheapo 3D printed parts, or is it just one of those things that you gotta try and it's probably just bad luck? Let me know your thoughts below, but this machine is ready to go back home to its owner and carry on cleaning up for, hopefully now, a long time to come. If it comes back again in a couple of months, who knows, probably have to look into buying an original Dyson one, seeing if that lasts any longer. But until then, if that happens at all, I thank you very much for watching. Hope that you have enjoyed, and I, and another Dyson V11, I would well imagine, will see you soon. Bye bye.